Hello, it's Saturday the 10th of February, just approaching 1 o'clock, and this is the third of 53 consecutive walks of 5 miles from the Wrexham Memorial Disaster Wheel to the Miners Rescue Centre in town. Delighted to report that we've exceeded £700 in terms of donations, currently at £740. So thanks to everyone who's donated, and thanks to everyone who's provided such kind words of encouragement on Twitter. And on that note, I do have an apology to make. I've betrayed my roots. I've become everything I never wanted to be. And if my tide were here today, he'd have defied his 1% lung capacity by jumping out of his armchair and smashing me repeatedly over the head with his oxygen tank. I've gone all blue tick on Twitter. I know, but it's just for the duration of this walk, and as it allows for longer films to be uploaded, and I'm told it achieves more exposure for the walking challenge. So I haven't sold my soul. I've just rented it out for a few weeks. Anyway, it's game day, Bradford City at home, and hopefully the wounded dragon will batter the bantam. I'm walking the reverse route today as it's much more conducive to getting in the mood for the game, primarily because of this view. I more often than not walk to the game to allow for a couple of beers at the My Squin, but in that first 10 minutes from leaving the front door, you do ask yourself the question, didn't I take the car, as the legs take a bit of time to get going? Then something happens around here. Different energy takes over as the Kairos comes into view, and you feel that first flip of anticipation and nervous excitement in your stomach. But what exactly accounts for that flip? Is it the quest for this flip that compelled 50 men to double up on the night shift on September the 22nd, 1934, in order to watch Wrexham play Tranmere Rovers at the racecourse later that afternoon? Even if that meant a shift of at least 15 hours, 15 hours in a 90-degree fiery pit, 680 metres below ground. The psychology of football fanaticism is a well-studied area these days, and psychologists report that our football fandom is driven by a number of factors: the opportunity to connect socially, the sense of belonging, well-being and community that brings, the chance to express emotions openly, the entertainment of watching individual athletes operating as a team, trying to assert dominance and order over an opponent. Maybe it's the escape from everyday anxiety, or the sense of accomplishment that comes with a win, and all the memories made that last long after the game has ended. But I think we kind of already know the answer. And while I can't speak for the Miners or guess what they were thinking, I'm pretty much sure they'd have thought the same. Those Miners that doubled up that night, retrospectively, they died for football. They died for Wrexham AFC. Today's walk was dedicated to Arthur Bew, Thomas L. Bewley, Alfred Bowen, Harry Boycott and Herbert Brain.